Hey
I mean,
Tim.
he's probably there. He's probably there. He's
Nah, I'm leaving it behind.
just being...
But welcome to another episode of the Planet 4 where I might horrendously lose or will I win? Find out now.
You die with every last bat, James.
Yeah, I kinda got...
you fell for my trap card, James.
Nobody fell for your trap card. We all knew you were there this whole time.
Prime,
No,
I'm
you didn't.
streaming already.
I know. That's why you fell for my trap card. Made you start first.
You didn't. I told him you were there the whole time.
I'm
yeah.
starting to stream. No. Nah.
Yeah, alright,
Trap-
already started, what do you mean?
Trap card. Trap card. Trap card.
Alrighty
Trap
then.
card. Trap card. It's okay, trap card.
But yeah, James,
Okay,
you
I'll
will fight to
spam,
the
okay,
last
if
dwarf.
you do that, Prime,
Actually,
I'll just spam.
I should have
Okay.
said this properly. James, you will fight to the last dwarf. Do you understand?
Do I understand?
Alright,
Okay.
throw Ornat out there, let him die.
Till there's no dwarves left.
Hey
Okay.
everybody, Game Prime, we're back to live streaming today. We're doing the Hive. Queen Mox here is ready to destroy. I'm joined by James, who forfeited last time. Cough, cough, cough. And Arna, who's a good boy.
I mean, I am for this stream because of who I'm playing as, but okay.
You're GC.
But alright, let's do it! Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to put this up. Actually, you know what, since I'm gonna have camera for Predator, we're not gonna have a camera for this series.
Oh,
James,
yeah,
start.
right. Ah! 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 James made me trap card, James! James, how dare you! That's my job! Egg. Egg. Egg.
Oh, that's a good one.
Egg.
It's only 3 letters.
Egg. Egg.
Mm.
Egg. Egg.
Welcome, everybody.
Egg. Egg.
That's all you
Egg.
hear when you start streaming
Egg.
now. Egg.
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 Oh, fuck
Hey,
you,
we're getting
Prime!
annoyed,
Fuck
yeah.
you!
Egg.
I've been putting
Egg.
time out my Prime.
Egg. Egg.
Oh, wow.
Egg. Egg.
But welcome,
Yeah, James.
Bone Singer! Bone Singer's first, because you're slow, bro.
Well, I didn't want to join yours, okay?
Or not, I bring good news. What's up? What's up? I bring news of... Oh my god. I bring news of more...
Sorry.
Of more Planetfall. Is that you sneezing?
Yes.
You're
need to
making
stop.
that sound bigger than it actually is.
You're just trying to sound like a man, aren't
you should
you?
hear my girlfriend, she goes...
I mean, at
That's a
least
woman, it's
quick,
acceptable.
And it makes sense.
It's a woman,
And
it's
it makes
acceptable.
sense. It's quick. Most sneezes are supposed to be quick. Yours is like,
Prime, stop acting like a man. You're not a man.
Oh,
I inhale
wait.
salt or pepper.
Jesus. Oh, my ears. Alright. That being said,
doing
Bone
harder.
Singer said Total War Shogun 2 will be free Monday. I'm downloading it. I always wanted Shogun 2, but since it was so old and I had to focus on Total War Warhammer and a bunch of other games coming out, I never ended up getting it. I will now.
Start it, I know.
Egg.
Ah,
Yeah, or
yes,
not.
let us
Yeah, or
begin.
not. Yeah, or
Hurry
not.
up.
Start
Wait.
it. Or not. Or not. Start
Also-
it. Or not. Start it.
You want to get muted? I'm gonna both mute you and send my Predator over there. So, shh.
Bring him on.
Mine's the original. He's the OG, so you can't handle him.
So he'll die easy.
He won't. He died. It took a giant, muscular. He's Austrian, right?
It
I
basically
forget
took
where
the Admiral to
Arnold's
kill
from.
Predator.
Well, I forget where Arnold's from. Austrian or I think I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
Either
either...
way, it took a huge man. It
chopper.
took a huge man to destroy that thing, and that man was massive, very muscular, very
You know
strong.
you know
You're
what I
just
have
a
that
tiny.
he
You're just
doesn't
a
have.
tiny tech. You're just a
You know
tiny
what I
Texan.
have that he doesn't have though?
Absolutely nothing.
A 50 cal and tons of friends that are Texans
I'm
with
pretty
more
sure.
50 cals.
I'm pretty sure if a minigun ain't gonna kill it, a 50 cal is not gonna
I'm
kill it.
Yeah,
Prime,
that's really missed.
Prime, he's better than you, because he only defeated it using one person. You need a bunch of friends to defeat
Alright.
that one thing.
Alright, so what?
You know what?
Alright, everybody.
James, I doubt you
So
could fight him.
I don't want to
Welcome
fight
back
him, I
to
know
some
I
more
die.
Planetfall.
Exactly. And I'm a
Okay,
kid and I'm
so
saying fight.
alright, welcome
Just
back.
start it.
Welcome back to Planetfall, everybody. Okay, seriously. Alright, so, James is still gonna be the Dwarves, but he's got a different secret tech. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Only
But
Ardot knows, and I discovered how powerful
it
it
should be
is.
a lot better. It should be a lot better for him. I did the same thing for him I did for Prime. Just basically build his
Although I
army
have
for him.
thought your kick.
Because you didn't technically succeed, so...
Although I was kind of garbage with Prometheus. Or the Prometheus or
That's
whatever.
true, you were, and that is the hard counter to that. But once again, we did discuss if you're good with this secret tech, it won't matter.
Yeah, yeah. So
If you're
hopefully,
good.
yeah, if you're good.
But you're gonna have to practice. But like I said, no matter if you're starting to lose for any of us, you fight to the last bug, dwarf, or human.
I am also the Kiriko, if you guys didn't know that.
You're also the Kiriko. There's only to be one Kiriko. Right.
Yes, Bone Singer. Yes, you called it. You know me too well.
What?
Oda Nobunaga. An Oda playthrough in Shogun 2. Yep, you know me too well.
But this Boston kind of can know my secret technology without going backwards in my stream? Question mark.
It would either be that one or the other one. Well, I forget the other one's names. His rival, the ones in red. Forgot their names. I'd either play as them or the. There's a couple of them. I don't remember their names. It's been a while since I played the Japanese version of Three Kingdoms. On console, the old one, it was called Nobunaga's Conquest or something like that. So it was something on console. But yeah, let's start this. Welcome everybody to the new.
As directors of
The Guardian course, I've personally attended this one, as you can tell.
The collapse of the Star Union left you stranded on inhospitable worlds.
Yo, Jam King!
Will and ardent hearts.
What's up,
As
bro?
the consortium reemerges to extract the treasures of the past, heed where you stand.
While you were sleeping, Fenrir
Not
disappeared.
everything deserves to be
You will need
crushed.
all of your
While
combat
you
and survival skills.
6% water. Who's gonna be next to water? Drum roll, please.
Right? Wow, that's so
Oh,
cool.
I'm so glad Jane's not a thing.
Why?
I'm like weaved into every jungle imaginable.
I am too. I think this map's gonna have a lot of
Since
house
when have
predator or not. I
you?
hear
Since
it
when
has
have
matchmaking.
emergence been a thing?
Oh my.
Hold on, Tam King. Let me let them get their first start reactions. So,
Wait, oh, I'm confused. I started with a pustule and also some little emergence.
Yeah.
I didn't know. When has that ever been a thing?
Actually, it wasn't. That might be new. I don't know, but that's fine. But let's see. Back to Tam King said, "House Predator or not? I hear it has matchmaking problems." Yes, it does, but
Oh yeah.
it is getting better. Last night, it was really bad. When it first released, it took like 10-15 minutes to get a match. It was god
It took
awful.
longer than that.
Not for me. My max was always 10-15 minutes before it gave me a match. But today still has problems, but now it's like at the worst, it's still not great. 5 to 7 minutes at most, at least for me, and that's playing as the Predator. If you're doing no preference, you'll probably be knocked down to 4 to 5 minutes before you get a match if it's working properly.
Oh, or not, I got
They are
Predator 3
working
times in
on
a
it
row
as
with no
going.
preference.
That means most
know,
people are
like-
playing as the Marines.
Yeah.
It's weird because when you do just Predator, it actually has a higher set rate. I don't know. Hopefully they will get it. They are working on it though, because it is less than it was last night. So they are trying to fix the issue. Because it's a
By
lot
the way,
better
I'm
than
gonna
it
do
was
your
last
turn.
night. I know. Which is more important to me right now? Oh god, this is no.
I've started in a good spot. I know I'm good.
Oh, this is.
Let's see.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go
Sorry, I
that
didn't
way.
know my food.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna kinda be serious about this and kind of knuckle down, because I actually need to try and focus.
Yeah, take your time.
Because I am not gonna lie, the last the last battles we have, I've been kind of half-assed about it, and kind of like not really paying
don't
attention.
Do that in a strategy.
Yeah, I learned that mistake the hard way.
Going at 100.
I learned that mistake the hard way, so now I'm gonna actually knuckle down on it, and I'm gonna try and do good. My biggest.
Give you a tip. If you want to practice at this game, James, this is what I did to get good, because I had to lose to do it. Play against the AI when you have time to play this game on your off times and you want to just play it and you feel like practicing. Play this game first on normal against the AI.
I already done that.
Once you've mastered it and you've beat them like I'd say 4 to 5 times in a row, like 4 to 5 playthroughs, you're confident at normal difficulty. AI cannot hurt you. Then put it up a difficulty. Go to the next one and do the same thing. And eventually you will be really good with whatever faction you're practicing with. And then after you get that good, you'll be able to actually play as factions you're not good with, because you'll know the basics of what makes good gameplay no matter what you're using. At that point you'll just have to learn what good builds are what for everybody.
I will say one thing.
Oh, what were you saying?
No, I was going to say that this ability I have on this troop is amazing. I'm amazed by it. It's.
By the way, everybody, we're gonna be doing what's it called?
You
Predator
brood.
tonight, but be going after he leaves because he has to go do another stream.
Yeah, we've got a very.
Why did you mute yourself?
7:30.
Right, go on. What were you saying? Well, Prime ends his turn.
Hold on. Tam King said, hopefully they get it sorted out fast. They need dedicated servers. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if that's the issue. It might be peer-to-peer, but I have gotten in a lobby with or not with anybody before. Like, I've been by myself, but I've also not been by myself. But here's something I found out. It's cross-platform. Predator Hunting Grounds is cross-platform between PC and console. So
Yeah,
I'm wondering if that's affecting it a little bit, because the servers are having a hard time connecting PC to console, because that always tends to be somewhat of an issue when it first happens. If you have cross-platform, you can turn it off. I'm gonna do an experiment later tonight on my own after I do Final Fantasy, or maybe we'll do it during the stream just to try it out. Is to see if I get better matchmaking without cross-platform, or technically it should be better. Hypothetically, by the way. Hypothetically, there's more people on the server if you're doing cross-platform, so it should be easier. But, I don't know.
I need to go.
You said it's definitely player to player. One player is host. Yeah, I guess that is true.
Right, I need to get this.
I know why.
It's
Why
probably
that
the
makes
Predator.
a long time.
Yeah.
Predator's
I don't
host.
know. Well, maybe, but...
Boost.
That's probably why sometimes Marines never get matches, because there's not enough Predators.
Ooh, I have this as well.
That could be a good point. Yeah, PC cheats
That's
can
probably
be
why-
annoying. But hold on, PC cheats can be annoying, but I don't know. There aren't any I've seen yet in this game. Give it time; it probably will
There is
happen.
one.
Sadly, you already
There's
seen
an
one?
auto block hack. It locks on to your target, so like your melees always hit your target.
Oh, it's for the Predator. I'm surprised it's not for the Marine. Because that would be super annoying to have an auto lock on to a Predator against a Predator. You never.
They're trying to do an aimbot one for them.
Yeah, see, and that would be annoying. See, if that shit starts happening, then I will most definitely, turn crossplay off. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Right now, you'll have to deal with a bastard. I know I will. Right now, it's okay, but once that hack starts to become more popular, I will, one, make it known in the stream, and then turn crossplay off. But right now, I kind of need it on just to make sure we have enough players to get matches quick enough. But I will probably eventually turn it off anyways. Because I do agree with that. Yeah, at some point, it's going to be stupid. It's It's gonna be just like any other cross-platform thing. The ones who don't figure out how to do it on their console are gonna just use their PC to just cheat you out of everything. Thing is you turn it off. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Yeah, Tam King. Yeah, you hit it right on the nose. Yep. This. I might have to fight this. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that takes a turn.
Nope. Alright, good job, Vanguard. That's surprising. Usually they lose somebody early game. The rumor is they increase the matchmaking times too. Yeah, it makes sense, which sucks. So that's why I'm gonna try both and see what happens. We're gonna experiment a lot with this game. Encourage crossplay, I know, and I don't know if I like that. We'll be pointing that out in the stream. Well, for a shooter, it's gonna be bad. The hackers are gonna screw up Predator, and I am gonna make that known in tonight's stream for the developers. Hey, heads up, developers! If you ever see my videos, be very careful with crossplay, because at some point there's gonna be a lot of cheaters out there, and they're gonna try to screw up your game, and then they're gonna make people quit, and you're gonna lose money, and this game's gonna stop being popular.
Like certain games you can't have crossplay, but games like Planetfall, you can have crossplay.
Well, yeah, things like this, there's hard to hack RTSs easily without mods. So, and since the mods are only compatible with other people who have them most of the time, in most cases, that's why it's better for strategies to be cross-platform. I couldn't talk right there. It's better for strategies to be cross-platform rather than shooters, because shooters get hacked all the damn time. And I do mean all the time. I do mean all the time. It's guaranteed to happen at some point.
I've actually got
awful.
a bit of a lucky start, actually.
Crossplay on Planetfall? Interesting. Yeah, that would be fun. Because then y'all could play with us. Console players are already wanting it off in COD. Yeah, that's the worst place to have it. I don't understand why Call of Duty did that. They should have known what was going to happen with that, seeing what the PC side already looks like. This goes to show
God!
You. Oh, nice. You fight. Be careful with auto combat with Kirko. You might have to.
Yeah, the emergence. Both of my emergence just got murked.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to manual some of the first. Oh, you're fighting. Oh, that's why. This probably wasn't a wise first battle. You should have had.
Mean, the only thing they killed were these two little bugs, but like, still, I want them.
But back to what I was saying. This kind of proves my point. Developers do not listen to their fans, and most developers do not. At least big developers. We're talking about AAA. We're not talking about like indie developers or small companies. They generally listen to their fans. But things like Activision, there's two examples here. First one that did listen, but mostly because a bigger company threatened to probably eat it alive if it didn't fix the game, Battlefront 2. It fixed it. EA fixed the game, so did DICE. But there's a good chance that only happened because Disney was like, this game is giving us a bad reputation. You better fix it now. It wasn't because they were listening to us, more than likely. They wanted, basically the only reason why they even followed what the fans suggested, some of it anyways, not all of it, was because Disney was like, no, you need to put some of this in. People are deleting the game, trading it back in, selling it. Basically, they were making a hemorrhage from that game. So they were like, fix it. Game? Now I'll give you one. I just said Battlefront 2.
Oh, my brain was...
you focus on the battle. And then there's... I'll give it. When they really didn't. When you go on the forums, they say something completely different. And then the company gets mad at people bitching at them. But as a multiplayer designer, it is your job, to a certain extent at least, to keep the balance and to make your audience happy, unless that audience is causing the game to be worstly affected. Like in certain cases, you don't listen to the audience, because then because some people will just complain to be complaining, and it'll ruin a game. It depends on the people and the person talking. This is why you can tell the difference between someone if you really pay attention on how they're wording it. On whether they're generally concerned about this, you hit your pustules. Whether you're generally concerned about this, or if you're just complaining because you want to cheese the game because you suck at it. For instance, Prime was fighting a player that lost to him as a Predator because he was bad as a Marine in one of the matches, and said, "Let me play as the Predator." And I'm like, all you're saying right there is that, oh, I'm not good enough, that I have to play as something stronger just to be good. And the same thing goes for some people that go into forums. They will on purposely say the game is broken over and 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 over in this area without having any proof of it. They're just complaining to be complaining until the developer changes it. And they get a bunch of their friends to do the same thing who have the same opinion. And then the developer starts to think, oh, this is a real, actual problem, when it's not. It's just a bunch of young kids or adults who have kid-like mentalities going into a forum constantly moaning until the developer screws up their game for their benefit because they don't know how to play the game. When they probably shouldn't be playing it and are probably too young to play it to begin with because their brain isn't quite developed enough to understand the mechanics.
Oh, are you talking about like certain strategy games? How like the little kids play it and then they lose?
In general these days. It's not even just strategies anymore. It's like what you said about that kid you were fighting in Alien vs Predator, or not? Sorry, excuse me, Predator Hunting Grounds. That's just me being very hopeful in the future. Sorry.
Very hopeful.
Sorry. If you'll see the you'll see the shirt I wore for today's Predator stream. I wore the Predator's rival today.
Oh,
that way I can kind of hopefully inspire the future. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's a lot of, you got to be careful as a company in today's society because the internet is a thing, and now everyone has internet, from 5-year-olds up to 80-year-olds. This is just an example. Anybody can go into a forum who knows how to type some words and say a bunch of stuff.
Don't kill him.
No matter what age, no matter what. So as a society, we need to start thinking about things like this and realizing there is a chance people are just going to abuse that power. Because it is, sadly, we are human and there are a lot of greedy people out there, sadly to say. So, and selfish. But let me read chat real quick. Okay, so people, Tam, you messed up the face. Tam King said meant to say PC. Opening up console to PC cheats will kill a lot of console games. It will.
Hold on, you messed up the PCs for tanking.
Yeah, no, that's what she was pointing out. And then Bone Singer went, yeah, that's one of the biggest problems on PC. I met a Yamato player on WoW who was talking absolute crud about my Musashi and got destroyed. But he's in a Yamato. If he's getting destroyed in a Yamato, that proves my point. These are people who just, they suck. No offense. Not trying to be mean. They suck at the game. Even I suck at games sometimes, but you don't hear me talking. If I know it's me, you won't hear me complain about it. Because you'll literally hear me say, well, I suck. Like,
I'm gonna give an example.
Do.
I'm not gonna say their name, but we have a friend who will play a game, and if he dies, he'll just rage quit the game. Or like, if he dies, he'll say, "Teammate, why weren't you watching that?" Or something like that.
Yeah,
I feel like I just lost everybody there. I feel like nobody was paying attention.
I mean, we were. But, by another Musashi on my team, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that, I mean, yeah, but that's not an example, though. I mean, that's just, he just gets mad at games.
It was the one I made?
Sometimes people do that. Vic did that.
You do that.
Not that much.
You don't do that much.
The only time I actually generally get mad at a game is when the mechanics are wrong. Because that's not
Like
me
For
at that
Honor.
point. Yes. And also another game that's a MOBA.
Okay.
But anyways, either way, is
Ooh, yes.
and I'm trying to get to the point I don't do that anymore either, because I have a problem with that and I need to stop it. Because it's not going to change anything. I need to be more calm about it. But I also just need to stop playing games who developers don't respect their community as a whole. Because that, as a consumer, that shows that I'm not willing to support, no offense, cheapskates that are that have all these.
Does that mean you're stop playing World of Warships?
Not yet. Not yet. But it's got another. Here's my timeline. I give game developers timelines. It's the same thing I did with Stellaris because I had to, because it was not being treated with the same, and it still isn't kind of being treated with the same respect on console. So games like that, where the PC side does not treat the console with the same anything, and tries to say when it's been proven wrong so many times that this is not possible or this is too hard to do. And then when you have someone who knows programming and knows how to look inside of things and see things that are off, in this case in a glitch that we saw a long time ago, is The Witcher called out a lot of video game companies a while back. It was proven, and this is something I know for a fact as going to class 4 game design. This is why I do slightly dislike when someone argues with me on this, is I went to college for this. I literally did. I went to college for this. And I know programming for game design and all of that. And I learned the rest of it by watching videos online that I didn't get to finish in college. Because I ran out of money because I'm not a rich person. And the FAFSA stopped supporting me because I was taking too long. But I have a disability of ADHD and a learning disability, so it takes me longer to learn certain things than others. So this kind of puts me at a disadvantage just in the pure fact that showed off a while back that when a game is released, all the programming's already there. Don't let a developer fool you. Unless it's a single-player game, I'll give you 7 as an example. Final Fantasy 7. The rest of the story for that game, after it ends at a certain point, where I'm assuming at Midgard, or at the end of Midgard, that's not already in the game. That is going to be a separate add-on that will add on another probably 60 gigabytes. I hope not that much, but it's going to be big. It's going to be a big boy add-on that's going to add on basically a second half to that game.
Very bad.
More than likely. Or they're going to create a total new one. Kind of hope they just put it as an add-on. But even in a single-player game, to show this off to people, that most multiplayer games are things that require DLC that expand outside of the main story is usually already in the code. What you're paying for is a key and a line of code that unlocks the DLC in your game's programming. So the programming is already there. Don't let anybody ever try to tell you otherwise. That is literally a bold-faced lie. A developer, unless they're an indie company who doesn't have the funding, we're talking about AAA companies, by the way, I want to be specific. Indie companies are different because they're tiny, they don't have money.
So, like, as an example to that, like, with the lock and the key thing that you were saying, like, what's one with the big DLC? Call of Duty Zombies, like how they added tons of maps, that was already there. Yeah, those maps already exist. They are already in the game. You are paying for a line of code. I ended my turn so y'all can do your turns. There is a line of code that they give you in the when you buy it that unlocks that programming. Okay, so like, give me an example of a company who just actually adds the DLC after it's already been made, or after the game's already been made. Not AAA.
Well, she made one. Bone Singer made a good one. THQ Nordic does that because they're not among AAA companies. They're actually kind of small.
So does Total War do that or no? Because they add a lot of DLCs and a lot of new characters, but
technically they're the same as THQ. I don't know.
They're
a AAA company, but they're a small company at the same time. So the ones who make Total War games, but they my brain, but I'm losing track. They are a big company, but they're also a small company, and that usually keeps the company humble. When you get to the size of Activision...
Hold on, be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
When you get the size of Activision, EA, Hi-Rez, it's like Wargaming, and all of these, as an example, because these are all the ones that, no offense, tell you that it's not... Although... Speaking of code that's not there, technically I have to say Hi-Rez is not in this one. In that argument, Hi-Rez has no stake. In that case, it is different. They do make the gods from scratch. That is different. But that's because that's a free...
quotation marks.
Well, no, it is a new model. It's just the animations may not be, and they may rip some things and use some inspirations. But that's still not what Wargaming and EA and all of them do.
By the way, you know what I found out? They took Anubis's model, or I forgot which one came first. They took the model from one of them. Set and Anubis.
Oh, now that would probably Anubis was around since the beginning of Smite.
Okay, yeah, they pulled Set's model from Anubis and just molded it a little bit.
That makes sense. They are technically father and son. I can't hate on them for that. But that's not my issues I have with that.
Fine, well then what about Ruby?
That's a problem. But that's... Yeah, that was a pure rip and not a real model that they should have made. They should have made that model from scratch as well. Like they would with a new god. Like they did with Baba Yaga. And technically Mulan, even though I don't like Mulan. Because Baba Yaga's in there now. But it's... Oh, it's my turn. I didn't realize it's my turn. My bad. You shouldn't really say that while I'm talking, because you know I am easily distracted. Ooh,
exactly.
Okay, that's way up there, but I want it. I know where my next colony's going.
You don't already have a colonizer. You don't? Oh, you do. Damn it. My colony's bigger
very
though.
Very soon. Yeah, you will have the advantage there. You probably have way more pop than I do already.
Well, how much pop do you have?
I'm not gonna tell you.
3.
Who would do that? I'm not James.
He is 3. You have 3. You are in the 3.
You are in the 3. Alright, intern, I'm good. Alright, back to what I was saying. Okay, the thing that pissed me off more that Wargaming listened to the trolls and got rid of Enterprise and kept Saipan. And that's what I'm saying. The ones that, excuse my language when I say this, the ones who bitch the loudest and instead don't have gonna lurk for a bit while I make some grub, still watching. Got it, Tab Gang! Alright, bro, enjoy the war. There probably won't be much war in this first episode. But, at least not with each other. Probably with the NPC factions, mostly. But, yeah, excuse my language, the ones who technically bitch the loudest in the forums are the ones who sadly end up getting listened to because they won't be quiet. They don't have respect for the developers. So they'll just keep repeating it and repeating and repeating and repeating because they know it's not right. They're just being a greasy, what do they call it? A squeaky wheel so hard that the developer gets so annoyed that they have to do it or just deal with it. But here's something as a developer you have to have. And this is something my teachers taught me in college. They teach you a lot about simulation game design in modern college now. Because they know about all the issues that game design has in today's market. So, they taught me, mentally, that you have to, this was like a tip from all the teachers, when you're a game design company, Yes, you want to make your game fun. It's a video game. The top priority for a game is to be a fun game. It's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. It's meant to be played, not watched, not any of that. It's a game. So if it's not fun, then it's not good and really, in the first place, really classify it as a proper game. And two, they also taught me that you can't just let everyone decide for your company's best interest. Meaning, yes, it's nice to listen to the fans if you're making a multiplayer game, but they are not the developer. They are not you. They do not have your vision, and they do not understand
Can I make an
fully,
example?
at least most of them, they do not understand fully the mechanics of the game. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, I'll make 2 examples from the same game. Apex Legends.
Yeah.
They got ragged on so hard by EA that they turned their game from Titanfall 3 to Apex Legends.
Yeah,
it
but
was
that's a
supposed to
company.
be.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I know,
a
but
company on
it was so, I know, but it was supposed to be it's still going to be Apex Legends, but it was supposed to be how Cuban Blisk came to be and how he created the Apex Predators. And then also how Cooper also came to be.
Yeah.
But then they
But it got
changed it
changed.
to Apex Legends, and then
Yeah.
even in the game, the wingman, the revolver that does crap tons of damage, but you have to hit your shots, got nerfed so hard because all these little 4-year-olds who can't aim for shit would miss every single shot, while somebody like Solid would hit every shot on them and knock them in an instant. Solid has such a fast trigger finger and such good aim with the wingman. Even with it so debuffed, he still kills people. And people are still bitching and moaning about the same gun for all of Apex.
Which, by the way, here's the thing.
Well, something
If
like
I
the
was-
Spitfire
Let me.
exists.
All right. Well, hold on. Tam King said, "I'm hoping to see James get one up on you in Prime. Go, James! Yeah.
Nah.
Trust me, he's got a better tech this time. He's ready for war.
Or not, tech doesn't mean skill.
No, this tech. Trust me, I gave him a tech that for the dwarves.
So it's no skill tech.
No, it does require skill, but not as. All he has to do is figure out how to use the one major thing that it's good with.
Trash.
With them, and then he's gonna make us feel real bad.
By the way,
If
everybody, tonight, whenever we're playing Predator, just be prepared to hear blast, blast, and also whack, whack, whack.
Oh Jesus!
All that's
No,
all
but,
you're gonna hear the entire stream. I'm gonna be shooting the Predator. I'm gonna be like blast, blast, blast.
As a predator. Oh, by the way, the mimicry works now.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's
Is there though? You want some candy?
I didn't see it. I don't think they had the rights to get it.
Which
but
ones
that's
did you
okay.
hear it? Which ones did you hear?
I did. Well, there's one that mimics one of the players. I think some of it is based on their characters and what gender they are, because you get a female one, you get a male one, depending on the team.
I only heard. I never did it, but I only heard my Predator going.
No.
Also,
he
James needs to
literally
come
talk.
back.
Yeah, he will. What was I going to say? You do get, but there is one that, like, I had one last night because they had a female, one of the Marines was female. One of mine was like, I'm over here, but it was in a woman's voice.
I'm over here. Like that.
Yeah.
More feminine. Feminine.
I wonder if I can. I'm not good with it yet. I'm trying to use it to my advantage, but I haven't gotten a team kind of separated enough for it yet. What I'm trying to do with it is, it almost halfway worked one time, but I think he quickly realized there was nobody there and was like, I'm not going there. What the fuck is that? Like,
One thing I will say is that if you get separated from your teammates, it shouldn't show it. Like, it shouldn't show where your teammates are.
No, that's too much, because then.
Well, maybe it shows on the minimap, but like it doesn't show. Like
not
on
everybody
screen.
can be good. Like I said, this is why a lot of developers screw up their games. The game has to be made for all people at first, and then has to be balanced to keep it that way. Meaning good people and bad people at the game, whether they bitch about it or not. Because if you were to do that, nobody would like that because the average gamer and Marine player is not going to do good with that mechanic. They are going to constantly get lost and constantly just get picked off. And the Predators' win rate for the teams that don't help each other will go through the bloody roof, and then the Predator will get so debuffed that it will suck.
They should make more. They should make more executions with Predator, because like for the Predator, you don't see what the Marine sees. All you see is you stabbing them repeatedly.
Well, that's
like,
for the. I mean, I get it. It's for the. Once again, it's for balancing purposes, Brian. Because
yeah, but it'd be cool if like you can like click a button and it changes what you do to them. But it's the same amount of time.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but I kind of prefer it this way because once again, balance-wise. Because, what is the word I'm looking for? Balance-wise, because we're not seeing it, is we have to be able to see if the other Marines are shooting us. And the other Marines don't see it either, well, obviously, but because they have to see me killing their friend to try to kill me before I kill him.
Well, like, no, it doesn't black out, it just does, like, the little thing. It just like, you do it, and it just, like, instead of, like, you punching them, it just, like, you just, like, cut them, like, or something like that.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't do that. That's too quick. What I'm saying is, that's why there's a quick kill and a long kill. The quick kill is only him stabbing into you and ripping outwards the skull quickly. Like, he just pulls in, rips out, and he's done.
No, but you know what? You don't, like, it's the same amount of time, it's just a different animation.
You wouldn't be able to do that. It wouldn't look good. It wouldn't make no sense if the Predator is sitting there choking somebody. That's the only other animation would take that long. Your little stab and slice, that's too quick. The animation is still not the same length, no matter what you try to do to it. You'd have to slow the
they should at least
down.
make a tree one. Or like you take him up in a tree.
No, once again, no. I'm okay with the mechanics as are. The only thing I'm a little disappointed with is they debuffed the regular hunter's health a little.
Oh, yeah. People
can
have realized that automatics rule, and nobody's using, like, snipers or anything anymore.
Well,
like,
no,
everybody's just going ARs and stuff.
Well, that's because they don't have anything else, Brian. You gotta realize that.
I mean, I have an MK1. I'm using an MK1.
Yeah, the MK1, unless you're good with it, it's not gonna do you any good. It does do a lot more damage, from what I've seen when someone's shooting it at me, but most people suck with it, so it doesn't do them any good. So it's like...
You don't suck with it.
So we'll see. But it's, but when those actual snipers come into play, knowing that the hunter has less health now, that's actually kind of scary. Because I saw what it did to me in the demo. It was actually pretty nasty in the demo. So unless they debuff it as well, keep that in mind, unless they debuff the sniper as well, that's just gonna wreck a regular
Fine,
hunter
I'll just pull out the Barrett then. The Barrett 50 cal.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. If it got debuffed, I bet you the original damage is now on the Barrett. It's the same thing like I told you. I think the original health that we were used to in the beta is now on the Berserker. So
no, I think it may be a little bit more on the Berserker.
No, no, because that would be too much. You know how hard it was to kill the Predator in the demo. No. That'd be impossible. You'd have to use
unless you had
triple
multiple
miniguns,
which everybody has.
Yeah, but
now.
that's not Prime. Once again, does that sound like a safe and fair mechanic that you force the Marines to always have to use miniguns? No. That's not balance. Every Predator has to be able to be killable, even if it's harder, by every gun. That's what
somebody
makes
just
a good
MLGs them with the
multiplayer.
pistol.
I mean, technically, it's probably possible, but you'd have to have a good team. Not by yourself, you're not gonna.
Pistols. Everybody has pistols.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not by yourself, you're not gonna.
Well, I mean, I killed a Predator by myself with a sniper.
That was a sniper, but that was in the original. That was in the demo.
That's true.
And things are different now. Plus, people respect the quick kill now. In the demo, you didn't need the quick kill. This is why I say giving the Berserker more health than even the original Hunter in the demo would be broken as hell. Because...
when is James coming back?
I don't know. I don't know what he went to do. He didn't say. I'm hoping it's not gonna be like no, because it's already been how long?
Like 15 minutes.
Come on, James.
J. Jonah Jameson, we need you. Except take
We
away
do.
the J. Jonah Jameson, just put James.
Wait, let's see. Those people are still moaning because the same people who kept killing them with Enterprise, Missouri, and Musashi still got the ships. I still like the feeling of seeing them rage in game chat over Darius killing them with Enterprise. Yeah, and see, and that's something, back to the wingman thing real quick, since we're waiting on James. Back to the wingman thing real quick. If, as a developer, you should know you made a mistake if after you patch something and debuff something, they're still bitching and moaning about it. If they are, that means you listen to the wrong group. That means you listen to a bunch of kids.
By the way, just in case we need to remind James to war with every faction.
No, he should know. I'll remind him again, but I'm pretty sure he knows. But back to what I was saying, is if you, as a company, you see that still happening even after the patch, to hypothetically fix it, that means you literally didn't fix it. You just broke your game for no reason because you listened to, in this case, kids. Or people with kid-like mentalities who don't want to learn how to get better at the game.
By the way, we've been going for like 37 minutes and we're barely on turn 4.
Yeah, I hope he comes back soon. We may have to do this another time.
Oh, 47 minutes actually.
At least we got it started. That's what counts. But we'll see.
In? What do you mean getting it started?
I mean, that's still something. At least we're on the map. We got everything.
Basically
established.
a vlog. At this point.
I mean, at this point, it basically is a vlog for right now. But that's fine. They just removed them, but that's not his fault. Like I said, in this case, this isn't something he can control. I mean, this is I really wish James did live on his own.
I'm gonna go back and watch his old stream, see what he did with the dwarves.
I'm back.
With my, there he is. Dude,
What happened? What happened since I've gone? Anything exciting?
No, because it's been your turn.
It's been your turn for 20 to 30 minutes, James. You've been gone for almost half an hour.
Sorry. No, Star War. There you go.
Yeah, make sure you war with them.
I'll say this after the Enterprise got removed. I saw an increase in British carrier Indomitable and grass sapling population. It's because a lot of people couldn't get the Enterprise anymore. But once again, it's all based on skill. The Enterprise isn't invincible.
Are you purple and black? I forgot. Because I see purple and black border.
I'm purple and white.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just kidding. I don't see a border.
So, see, that's how I knew you were bullshit.
Dang, he fell from an egg.
Just be careful. Just be careful, Prime, because I will let you know something. The Vanguard are really good at killing Kirko.
Oh, fun.
Because all of my units have grenades, which is group control.
James already modded.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh!
He had to use his starting Cosmite for that, though, so I just think he modded just to mod.
No, I mean, that's actually quite smart, because it lets him conserve for the real mod he needs later. Oh, man. Yeah, James is probably going to do a lot better on this one.
Yeah, he's the only one who's been practicing. I haven't even played the Kirko in forever. Wait. Oh, Celestial. I think, right?
No, I can't hold this in anymore.
My brain doesn't work anymore.
No.
Or is that Void Tech?
No.
Tech, then.
Well, hold on. I'll let you decide what it is first, then I'll tell you.
Void Tech. I've never seen that unit, so I'm pretty sure it's Void Tech.
Are you sure it's Void Tech? Are you sure? Are you definitely sure?
Yes.
I'll just destroy this out my way.
Yes. 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 Void Tech, yes.
You only need 1 point to do that, don't you? Yep.
Yep, Void Tech. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is. Wait, does he? Is that only for the battle, or does it stay like that?
Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Don't tell him about.
No,
No, Art9, tell me.
No.
Is it for the? It's only for combat.
I'm not telling you. There is a
And I'll just
stipulation
heal
that it's
you.
not only for combat, but I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
I told you. This time it's going to be different. James
Yeah,
has a
but
unit
that's
that
not
makes
even-
up. James has a unit that makes up for the dwarves' biggest weakness, their range.
Honestly, I do like that though. Power hammers. That's kind of cool. A power hammer unit.
Oh, they're going after the original, but hey, Overwatch.
Oh, if they kill the original, then it dies.
Nope.
Okay. No.
Nope.
The other one replaces it.
Hello. Oh. Would you like to see a one-hit one
Oh,
kill?
that's the only way it'll stay there.
Yep.
Okay. So it's only for combat, basically.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
I'm gonna let
sure?
know, he can keep doing that.
For how long?
As long as I wanted to.
That I can't tell you.
No, wait, no. Like once per combat or
No.
multiple times per combat?
It's infinite per combat.
Is it every turn or does it have like a 2-3 turn cooldown?
It has a
not the-
cooldown. I'm not
what
gonna
is
tell you how
this?
little it is. It's pretty interesting. By the way, that's only a tier.
I think I might try the Vanguard in my free time. I have not tried the Vanguard. I tried everybody but the Vanguard.
I played everybody, just not as much as other people.
56%
But,
I
chance and
played the
that's it.
Assembly a lot, the Kirko a lot, and the Dwarves a lot. Nobody else.
But yeah,
played that much.
basically, he can do a strategy. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be.
No, I figured out
the.
the right. No, I don't. You shut up. But I know that strategy. I was the
know what
OG of it.
is.
I don't care about that.
You probably weren't. He probably hadn't already known it.
No,
Before
no,
you.
no. I told Art of this. This is. I will say. I didn't know about it until I pointed it out.
Don't
So.
forget to rotate your. Okay.
I have a feeling he's just gonna make a whole army of those, put them in the back, just behind his army, and just rush in with the non-originals. And
Am
just
I?
keep doing that
Am I?
forever.
Two shot.
Damn, I was hoping he would die.
Nope.
They don't get him.
Nope.
He's got the right idea already.
Ah. No, it's nothing, Garth. I promise it's nothing. Oh god. I just saw an explosion on the map and I know exactly where he is now.
Yeah,
He's
you
right
two
here,
are next
guys.
to each other. Yes,
He's right here,
I'm
everybody.
somewhere separated from you
Wait,
two.
you saw
Finally.
that, Prime? Prime.
Yeah.
You saw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yup.
Yes, that means I'm separated from the both of you. Yeah.
Why am I always the one who always starts off next to somebody first?
This is perfect for the Vanguard. Oh, I'm gonna love this. By the time you both fight me, I'll be unkillable.
Or not, you're just gonna wait for us to fight each other, and I'm gonna get James
No,
weak,
James-
or kill him, or he'll get
Oh,
me
I
weak,
don't
or
need
kill
y'all to
me.
be weak. If you let me get to a certain point with the Celestials, you will not kill me.
I haven't played the Celestial unit. or
Prime,
the
I
Celestial-
think I say go after Arnold and leave me alone, cause you bear in mind you might kill me, but what be the point?
All
Arnold would
of
just win.
you are bad to leave alone. Mine's a Rushy Empire.
Exactly,
No,
rush
you
Arnold.
guys-
Rush
It's not.
Arnold.
Oh,
It's not. Oh,
Well,
the guard is a Rushy
The guard,
build.
R is
Stay
hard.
It's
together.
not. They're technically supposed to, well, no. If you're doing a 2v2, yes. Because then it's ridiculous. Because then one is just turning your people into infested creatures, and then the other one's just rushing your front lines.
if
with
we
tons
get
of bug
another
units.
person to play with us, like on this game, you and me are not. We need to do the double hive. I'll go Zorn, and you'll go the Queen, and we'll just dominate.
Wait, looks like James has been to Dagobah for training, haha. Yeah, he has.
I have. I'm not lying. I have.
He is.
Alright, game ideas. What do you think they should make for this game?
Oh.
I think they need to make
You don't have this,
a
do you, Tam
breeder
King?
or a tamer unit. Okay, fine.
Like,
no, I
do
don't want
you
to
have this game? I mean, hold on. I'm trying to find us another person. I do want a fourth person for this game. Because then we can do medium maps, too.
Yeah. And we can do 2v2s.
Yeah.
So that way, because I don't really like doing free-for-alls all the time, because yeah, it's fun, but then sometimes it gets bored because if you make one little tiny mistake, you're dead. But like, if you have a
that's
teammate
because
and you make
there's
a
3
mistake,
of
they can
us,
pick up
though.
your slack.
Well, no, that's only because there's only 3 of us. If there were 4 of us in a free-for-all, it's more balanced.
Yeah, that's
then
true.
there's-
Also, since it's a free-for-all with 3 people, 2 people could be fighting, the other
And
person
one's
could be
building up.
observing,
Yep.
and then once they're like built up,
Oh,
they can just rush. Like James, that's what James should have done. But he decided to come close to my place, and I ended up snapping and going and killing him. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you were ready to come and just massacre me, so I was stuck in between the both of y'all fighting on 2 fronts.
Imagine if it's the other way around. You're next to me, but Arnold's still gonna rush you.
Oh no, I'm dead no matter what. I already know. Arnott's too good at this game. He plays it way too much.
What if you die and you don't kill me in time?
Don't worry, I will. Unless Arnott kills me
So,
first.
good news, guys. I have my basic technology already done that I need to start this bloody, horrible,
Oh, that's fine,
Horrible.
Arnold.
horrible thing you're gonna experience.
I know what he's gonna probably build.
Have
'cause
you
it's-
practiced with them already?
I've used the Celestians at least once.
Oh,
And
Grace,
I
I'm
already-
the only one who hasn't practiced.
I already know what they're capable of. Let's just put it that way.
Are you gonna end your turn?
Hold on. I gotta put my tenets of tranquility
Oh
on.
no! I need to build that to place that, yeah. Cause they're not great.
The Calm. I like that name. The Calm.
No, it's the Khan.
The Calm!
Con!
Okay, Celestian.
Egg.
Let's go with...
Egg. Egg.
If you jump egg 5 times, Khan will appear.
Egg. 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 Egg.
Oh, he's summoned near your city now. He's gonna kill you.
Egg. Egg.
Claude has arrived.
Egg. Egg.
Alright, I need... Yeah, we'll get that next, but we need one of these.
Egg.
Boom.
Egg.
Done.
I like eggs. Egg. Egg.
I haven't played it much, to be honest. I'm still a noob, but it's alright. I think I'm the only one here who's
Wait,
not
but
a
he
noob.
has it?
If you have it though, Jam King, you should join us on this. Not on this one specifically, but the next one. Because,
Yes.
no offense to James or Prime, I'm probably the only one here who's not a noob.
Yeah, you play strategies like all the time. You can't even like say, "Oh, I'm better than all of y'all," because yeah, you are only because you had more time.
That's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's not a lie. But that's why that's why I'm telling Tammy.
That's the
like,
only reason you're better than us, because you have more time. If we have been playing the same amount of time as you, we'd be damn close to your math skill.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
Maybe not James, but like.
Hey, that's messed up. Because
I
we
know I would
was
be
able
close.
to do the impossible, we managed to get an Empire team of British ships. Warlock won a German, but we didn't have enough.
Oh,
In a
British.
PvE game, wow. Nice. Wow. Get it? Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Also, it's your turn. I hope you know that.
I know.
Oh, hurry up.
I had a lot to do this turn.
Alright, cause I'm at war. I need to...
Where are you at war with?
I do have the game. Maybe join you next time. Oh yeah, I would love that. I don't know if they...
We could
you'll
do a
have to let me-
2v2.
Well, we wouldn't do it every
We could
day.
do 2v2
since I don't
off
know
camera,
if your
though.
schedule- Well, I mean, we could do that too. Yeah, if you ever wanted to play off camera and you wanted to practice, and we do one just for fun together. I'll need to go to Dagobah too first, though. LOL. James can help you with that. He's been there. No, I'm just kidding. I can also help you too, James.
Wait, what are you
Wait,
doing?
with what? Wait, with what?
No, going to Dagobah, meaning training. So I can either help you, or James can help you, or Technically, Prime
Well,
can
it
too if he
depends.
wants,
It
but-
depends what Tamkin goes.
Although I will say the only thing
because I also
that
get practice with
James,
somebody.
yeah, although I will say the only thing James can technically help you with is the dwarves. 'Cause
I can
that's
help
who
you
he-
with assembly, Kiriko, Amazon.
You can't say Kiriko,
Dwarves.
I'm not a master at Kiriko.
Yes, I can. Yeah, Arnav's
can.
master Kiriko, but I can still help him.
You'll be like the assistant teacher, like you're just pointing out things that's already been pointed out.
James, you're that one teacher that nobody likes because he only knows one thing and he acts like he's all big, high, and mighty when he only knows one thing, and then there's teachers who know everything.
No, that's not me. I'm the teacher that everyone hates because I'm such an asshole.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing.
Ring, 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 ring.
One second,
Hello,
guys.
it's Taco Bell.
Hello?
Hey, lady.
Hey.
I was trying to jump out of town like get none of that taco sauce because they were out.
Okay.
But I'm at Fresh Market and they got these taco sauces. They got Korean barbecue, Thai chili, Jamaican jerk, tangy, smelling of garlic, and honey chipotle.
Ooh. Do that last one.
Honey chipotle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could probably use that even on like my sandwich or something as extra sauce. Who knows?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you. See you on the way.
I love you. Bye. Okay, back to taco time. There's tacos. But yes, tacos are good. Ed Ardnot wants some sweats I can offer for. Yeah, but you don't have console, Bones. You don't have PlayStation. You technically have Xbox, but you don't have PlayStation.
Are you dumb da dum 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 da dum dum?
But if you did have
Prime,
PlayStation,
I can get some
yeah.
sweats to join your game. If it's PlayStation, yes, and I would. I don't know if I would appreciate that, but I mean,
would.
Sweats?
Yeah, because I'm technically one in this game, so.
I want to be one, but I'm not good enough because I don't play it enough. Because I like to play other games too.
Like Siege.
Yeah.
But this kind of brings me back to my point: is this is something I've got to learn how to do personally because I do have, like I said, I have that same problem.
Hi,
a little bit that we were
Prime.
talking about earlier. Is I need to be calm with my games.
Are you trying to get that
Because the ones
Selma
I
to
get
join you,
calm
Prime?
with- Uh-oh.
No, shut up.
I see when your unit's trying to talk to a Selma, trying to get a colonizer you now,
Oh,
bitch?
shut up.
Or a colony near you?
I don't shut up.
Oh
I
no.
don't shut up.
Oh, I see you, Prime. You don't see me, but I
Shut
see
up.
you.
I don't shut up.
Oh, if I talk about it, it's alright if I kill your unit then, because you don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't shut up. I don't shut up.
Oh, that's fine.
Shut up.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. I get that. Then I can just do this.
Wait, join the dark side, Bonesinger. Be a console noob like us. One of us. One of
One
us.
of
One of us. One of us.
Oh, Prime
Egg,
ruined
egg,
it.
egg.
Prime
Egg,
ruined
egg,
it.
egg,
Prime ruined
egg,
it.
egg,
And
egg,
Prime
egg,
ruined
egg,
it.
Oh
egg,
no.
Egg, egg, egg. Egg, egg, egg. Egg, egg, egg.
I'm gonna stab you, Prime.
Egg.
Prime,
Egg.
stop it.
Egg.
I will
Egg.
send my
Egg.
predator to
Egg.
your house.
Egg, 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 egg.
He will collect you
Ah,
as
no.
a
Can I
trophy.
auto battle when it's just a 6 army against a 1?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're not
One
even
versus-
at my unit. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can see you.
One versus
Yeah, I
a
know you can
6
see me,
is
but you're not over here.
1 versus a 6 is a easy win. That's not. There's no way he could win that. All he's gonna do is just try to run away twice.
No, you can only run away once, because I tried running away twice in the last one.
Well, you know what I mean. Like he'll run away, you'll have to chase him, and you have to do it again. So it's like, yes, you can auto resolve.
Do you know what suck, Prime? If I had more influence than you and I could take over that salmon you're trying to take. Yeah.
Actually, it costs more for you than it does for me.
Does it? Does it really?
Yeah.
Yes, it only costs 45 for me. It costs
I know it does.
65 for you.
Yeah, and I like that Cosmo as well, Prime. Right behind you, behind your
Yeah,
unit.
and it's a Kiriko colony, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's a bit of
I already know
Kirkos.
for a fact that you don't have that much. Even with a booster, you don't have that much.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Me.
Are you
Since I know
sure?
you two are gonna be destroying each other, I'm just gonna take my time over here. What's this Xbox you speak of? Does it cut hair?
Yes!
Or not? Who will win, Sergeant Johnson or a Predator? Johnson might be able to pull that off. Johnson is a badass.
Okay,
Johnson can fight elites.
I need to mute James real quick. I'm gonna ask you what I should do first.
Okay. If Johnson can fight elites, Covenant elites, he can fight a Predator. Wait, what? I think it's the other one. Yes, that one. You always want that. That is your primary resource.
Yeetus the fetus.
Well, you asking Anna if you should get food as your primary resource?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, James knows. He's had to fight him. He knows.
I know, you could have asked me, you didn't have to mute me to know food's the primary resource.
He might have. Well, he might have, but still.
So, are you getting a food kind of thing for your city, Prime? Maybe getting a food upgrade, a food corner, food little tier. You know, something little. I know, you know, it's a good idea though. But it's, you fucking run away. What happened there, Prime? Why did you run away from that settlement?
There we go.
How do you buy units out?
I can.
Oh! Oh! Really?
Yeah, it's once per turn though, for me.
That's fine. Really? So I have been neglecting a build I could make the Vanguard that. Or the Syndicate. No, wait, the Syndicate might benefit from that better. They have those indentured units that are cheap. Oh no.
So so your sector must be near that settlement you're trying to build, isn't it, Prime?
If it ain't PlayStation, it don't exist in my world, Damn King says. I don't know, depends on next year. That might not be the same for me, but we'll see.
Ooh,
what about PC, Tamkin? You know, the ultimate.
Well, PC's for everybody, if you can afford it. That is, and also mostly co-op games. I don't know. That's the one thing other than like Mordhau and games like that, and Mountain Blade, Bangalore, and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna play very many competitive games on PC because of what we said earlier.
Hey, James, you know what's hilarious? Your units are in the territory called
Embarrassment Bog.
Not really.
That's alright, because you know what I've got next to me? You know what the name of this city is? The Bone Court.
No, but this one's funnier. Embarrassment Bog. It's what James is always in.
That's messed up. He's gonna kill you.
Nope.
You say that, but you ain't me with the Kiriko.
You're right. I am me, and me is better than you. Ah!
Not with the Kiriko. I will say Arnold is scary with the Kiriko.
James, I don't care.
I'm wearing a Xenomorph shirt. Who's better with Xeno creatures?
I don't know. The only reason is because you've played strategy games more.
What about any game that has a Xeno mechanic in it? Any Xeno species in any type of game. Shooter, doesn't matter.
You know what? Really? Okay,
king.
fine. Then play Model Z in Rainbow Six Siege. He has these little pest drones that jump on
Nobody plays
like
Siege anymore, Prime. It's
Everybody plays Siege.
Also, that's not a Xeno. That's a piece of technology. More than likely, they're like robot bugs.
Yeah, they're like spider creatures. You've seen me run into them sometimes, where they like jump on
yeah.
camera.
Oh,
like,
those things, yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, that's.
It's a xenomorph, okay? It's implanting the drone
That's not. I don't
inside me,
consider
and
that
I'm like,
Xeno. It has to actually be alien of origin, not a robot.
okay,
Robots
fine,
are different.
whatever. Screw you.
Robots be different.
You know what's weird about Transformers? They don't manufacture themselves, they grow.
Very true. I have a new plan. Now that I know that that's possible, I have very much of a new plan. I understand now. That's something even I didn't know.
Xenos are coming for you. 3, 4,
Okay, so
better
next
lock
production.
your door. 5, 6, run away like a bitch.
We need an armored vehicle. So I need to build this now. Intern.
What are these? 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 Oh no,
Admittedly, Halo is a good franchise. Yeah, it is. Probably the only Xbox game I wish was on PlayStation. Yeah, I know, right? Me too, Jam King.
I did not mean to do that.
I wish Microsoft would just be like, we don't need Halo anymore. Sell it to the highest bidder. Sony buys it. Oh, man.
Horrible for all of humankind.
It wouldn't be, because then I get to do a stream on Halo. Immediately.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm just being stupid. Derp. Derp, 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 derp.
I do all of them, too. I've beaten all of them.
All women
are queens. If she
even the strategy ones, if they got those too, the Halo War franchise, I beat them too. So.
Sorry, were you talking? It was very boring.
Someone else. I beat 2 on someone else's PC though, because I never bought it for myself. I had a friend who always had them. That's wishful thinking or not. I know it is. Never gonna happen, but hey, a man can dream, can't he? God, I miss that. I do miss that series. That's like another Doom for me. I'd immediately do the entire
Hey
series.
James, I see you there.
Might be a bad decision.
Attack him, I dare you, attack him. Dude, attack him. Attack this Kiriko. Yeah, do
Because
it.
even among Spartans, the chief is the chief.
Yeah, James, attack it. Attack it. Yeah, attack that. Attack that, that little, by itself colony. Do it. Attack it. I won't need it. Do it. Attack it.
You don't talk
Do
to
it.
each other over there. What's going on?
He won't. He won't. He's trying to
You
take my
won't.
NPC faction, but he won't. He won't.
I like that Brod's like, you won't.
Because he won't. Oh, James finally left the embarrassment bog.
Production costing.
Production.
Ready. Production ready. Production ready. Production ready.
Whoa.
Production
I've
ready.
misunderestimated the Vanguard.
Production ready. Boom 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 boom.
This is why I shouldn't have played the Kiriko so long.
Production ready. Production.
Coughed.
Oh my god.
James, what do you think you are in this time?
I did I never read those policies properly? I must not have. Alright, now we need Celestial Rain.
They should make a unit in the Amazonians that are like tamers, like they tame wildlife.
I do agree. I don't know why that's not a thing. That does feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity with something that's supposed to benefit. And here's something I'm a little also upset about the Amazons. There's not enough animal units. Like, you do get them if you force feed your top line quickly, but it takes so long. I feel like they need like some early tier animal units that are like small and ground. And there's no ground based early. Other than the riders, the guys who ride the beak things, whatever those things are called, the little dog, dinosaur, reptilian looking things, like reptilian cat looking things we were talking about.
I call them axe beaks.
Yeah, axe beaks, right. Other than that, there's no other ground animal early tier unit. Like,
Their actual name is the Wild Swift Beak. The Swiftbeak, that's what the name is.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the one, you don't get to build that one, though. You only
Yeah, no,
get
but
to
it's
build
what you
the
ride.
mounted one.
But it's what you ride.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, I feel like there's not enough variation on the Amazons. Like, they're good, but you kind of don't build them for the animals half the time. For instance, I found out the best tech for them, hidden best tech, that's not obvious, is Cynumbra. You can make them super goddamn scary with Cynumbra, but guess what? You're not using animals. It's not based on the animals is why it makes it good for them. It's because their units have so much range and do a crap ton of damage because they're all basically squishy assassins, is that when you get the perk that makes it where they do, I think it's like, I don't remember, it's an ungodly amount. It's like 40 to 45% more damage to broken-minded units. They will annihilate you if you don't have the right thing.
So James has Fletcher and fortification tools. That's nice.
Yeah, he's building
Iron
up,
Breaker
he's
modifications.
Don't forget your void tech, James. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tactical AED assistant.
Remember how important it is.
Just the Echo Walker. Let me read this. Quantum Echo. The unit splits into alternate versions of itself. The clone teleports a short distance, leaving the original clone behind. Clone lasts 2 turns. If the original unit is killed while the clone will remain replacing the original unit. Cooldown 4 turns. Okay, I already know how to counter them. Alright, it's dope.
Do you?
Yeah. Just deal a crap ton of damage to the original, wait for the regular one to run out, then kill him. Easy.
That's... okay.
Okay, Prime.
It's fine, James, don't tell him.
Or I can just kill the clone and then kill him.
What?
You won't do that in 4 turns.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna.
Just shh, James, it's okay.
I'll shh.
Besides, you're not doing your math right, Prime. Technically, 2 of those turns, that thing is active for that cooldown. The cooldown starts as soon as it's summoned.
Yeah, I know. But that means I have 2 turns left after they disappear to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would already have got them low.
I'll let you find out the hard way.
Because I would get them low, and then I would wait for them to disappear, leaving them alone while killing all the other units around, and then when they disappear, just kill him.
Question. While you're busy killing that clone, who is completely useless to kill, what about the other units?
What are the units?
The ones that will be with you, right?
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm killing them while I'm waiting for them to run out.
You're not getting what you won't be, because the clones...
No, no, stop trying to help him. If he wants to fight it out, fight it the hard way. Learn him the hard way.
Yeah, James is gonna smack you.
Nah.
Really? Why did you move your unit then, Prime? You moved that really quick.
Unit. Because it's 1 unit, James. I'm not gonna throw my units to the
why are you
wolves
so
like
scared of 1 unit? Oh, let me just tell you what. Okay,
Hey,
I
have to do at least one thing, James. I know you. I'm not gonna tell him specifically. I'm just gonna give him a math problem. What's 6 plus 6?
12.
Don't.
Can all of them? Can he multiply the rest of them?
They can all do that.
Even the regular units?
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
If they have a mod?
You're not getting what I'm saying. What if there were an army of 6 of those?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying he should do. Just get an army of that.
Would you like to do best bit, Prime?
What?
The mods carry over to the
hold on. I just
clone.
want to say, Arnott, explain to James the logic behind the reason why, if he has a 6 unit and I have a 1 unit, the reason why I'm running away with it.
Oh, I know why you run away. I know why you
want
win.
it to die, obviously, but...
Right.
I mean, it is just 1 unit. Kirko should be able to replace that in seconds.
I know,
Right.
Still, I might as well take it.
I'll just
Their units are super cheap.
I'm just gonna just do this. There
Well,
we
the
go.
Why would you insult me? Haha, they took away your own influence. Good job.
He doesn't need influence.
I mean, if he wants to take it over, he can either kill those guys or take them over.
It'd probably be easier for him to conquer it, considering that it would cost him double the amount of influence it would you. That's what I do when it's not the species I need.
By the way, does it actually conquer them? Can you still turn it into a colonizer if you kill them?
Yeah.
No, we'll find out for yourself, bro.
What? You jerk! That was mine!
I tell you what, I'll invite I'll invite those people to live in my colony, Prime, so you can't kick it either.
No!
Finally got Master Rake 100 and kick Ruiner near Gigante's backside. Yeah! Champ King! Champ King delivered one
Oh,
to the
Prime,
team.
were you hoping to get that colony unit? Oh, sorry, mate. And I only lost 2 units, not including my little hammer. And those units are replaceable.
Did you not have enough influence to get it, Prime?
How much
turn away?
It required 60 for me. And I listened to Arnold Surprise, I thought, I know I'm not going to get enough. Fuck it, I'll attack it. And get invite those people to live with
That's
me.
what I do.
Fine, I'm gonna go take this Amazon one that I found then.
Wait, there's an Amazon one?
No.
You
That's
just blocked
weird. Why
it.
is there... What? No, why is there's no Amazons on the map? Why is there an Amazon
Yep.
colony?
And
Because Arnott's in Amazon. Ooga booga ooga boo.
That would be hilarious if I tricked
That's
you
a
guys and I'm
daily
actually
shout
Jay.
He's not bluffing. He's not bluffing.
reputation
Okay.
change untrustworthy. And thank you for this, Prime. I am going to be building something else.
Y'all
You're
know
not
me
gonna
too
build
well.
this.
I don't like doing the same thing twice. My OCD.
Okay, I'm gonna look at his stream
Mixes
title
with
and see
me.
what it says. For the light. Okay, we're fine. We're good.
Then I build. Hold on.
I bet
No.
you just named it that as a bluff.
Right? It's like got totally the wrong name on purpose, but if you would actually watch the stream, I'm actually playing as Jane and it's red, and I have red and black right now. Instead of purple and white.
It's like,
Just tricking you.
it's Jane!
Okay, I just got a side number, a hero. Come on, game. That's not...
Would the Amazons be good with Xenoplague?
Yes, they're the original people who use it, actually. It's kind of weird.
Oh, aren't these guys supposed to use technically Celestial?
Yeah, the one you're playing is supposed to use the one I have. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Alright, each time this unit is damaged by another unit, the attacker has an 8 strength chance of becoming... The attacker also gains Remorse, a stacking debuff that applies minus 100 morale for 3 turns. This unit
James,
is
you're
now
poopy.
considered enlightened. Actually, I should have put this on that one. I might have to change the mod and delete it.
James, this is why I killed you, and this is why Arnott killed you that other time as well. That's why we both targeted you. Well, except for the fact that Arnott was in a 1v1, but still, we still
Then
targeted you.
injectors. Then I need this.
Hey Max, what do you want for dinner? Justice.
Have you guys seen that?
This.
Fine. Egg.
Okay. I had to set up a bunch of research ahead of time.
Egg.
So you
Egg.
must be either traveling south. I mean, you must be either. You must be either to be left.
Just remember, it's early, James. Don't worry about, unless you have a reason, don't worry about getting too aggressive.
No, yeah, James, come fight me. Come on. Come on.
Because there is such a thing as traps.
Prime.
Come here, boy.
The time will be right.
You're the one to say that.
I need to manage and delete this, because I did it wrong, lol. Actually,
What's
no, that...
You're not?
I'll have to figure out what the better build for this is. What'd you say?
What's the first one that allows you to get pustules?
Those little ones.
That would be the...
Puff. Yeah.
Shit. It's in the bottom. You just have to read through them. It's going to be in the first couple, one of the first 2 or 3. So I just can't remember which. Because I think the third one is the destroyers.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I think
it's
the
somewhere
first
in the
one.
middle there. Modify. Then we want.
Ooh, I need that.
Let's give them both for now. Now I can modify this. We can. I figured out, by the way, how to. Change them.
Ooh. So, wait, not this one, but the next one. So that'll be
Save
fine. Yeah.
template. But it still creates a new one, though. It's so dumb. Repenting. The repenting, yeah. Okay, then I might as well delete. How do I... Do y'all remember how to delete a thing?
What thing? A template?
A disband?
Oh, okay, click on the unit.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't disband them, no. Okay, I get it. No, I'm talking about how you get rid of templates, like when you're going into, when you make multiple mods. 'Cause
Oh
you
yeah,
have to make a
no, go
different-
to your city, and then you press, go to your city where your units are, then you press triangle to manage it, and then untick the ones you don't want.
Yeah, I was hoping there was a way to delete it, though, because this is going to fill up. That's,
No, if you untick them, they won't show up. So essentially, you kind of
I know
delete
that,
them.
but I mean, when I go into modify each time, it's gonna still show all of them, because I have to go in to modify them. I was hoping I could go in, edit it, and it would
You
stay
guys
the
have
same.
mods.
I was hoping it would go in and edit it, and then it would just stay the same template, not create a new one, but it still created a new one even doing that. It's so dumb. There are some small things in here I don't understand why they did it that way. But it's okay. Alright, handle, join hero, yes. I need a new hero for this army right here. Set production. Now I want...
What do they evolve into, by the way? Like, what do they evolve into?
Like,
Oh! Well, that's awesome. They can either evolve into hidden or transcendent.
yeah,
That's kind of
Yeah.
dope.
the transcendence is your best one when you get
Games,
it.
I don't care.
Alright, got it. Alright, Arnott, do you remember the cutscene where Johnson hugged Elite? Johnson could have been Spartan 4 if we survived the Ark. If he survived the Ark in 343 guilty Spark betrayal. Yeah, I get that's true. I wish Johnson had lived. He really probably could have been a new Spartan. Hell, for all we know, maybe he used to be one and he just decided the Spartan armor gave people the wrong idea. For all we know. He was pretty badass for a regular Marine. But that's only assumptions. There is no confirmation to any of that. That's just me kind of being like hopeful that was probably a thing. Alright, so we're gonna want to go right. We're gonna want to grab this in a second.
Gee, it's bright. Why did they make it so bright? Like, I got a transcendence. I mean, not transcendence. You know what I mean? That one hero, but like, it's super bright.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Recruit hero. Choi oi, choi oi, choi oi.
Alright, continue to
What
watch.
would you do for a Klondike bar? Klondike bar. James, if that's your army, I'm gonna be pissed and tell you to leave me alone. Before, cause look, this is what I have for you.
Right.
In that exact order, just pop, 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 pop.
Right. Yeah, 'cause I'm super afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Alright, now I was playing this game in VR where it's like melee, and you could like glitch your hand inside the enemy, but like your hand would spaz out, and it counts as them you punching them. So people would just grab people, like get ready with their hand and just put it in their face, and then be like, it's great. That's where I got that meme from. It's completely off topic, but I don't care.
Nice. That sounds super entertaining, my dude. Cool story, bro.
No, leave ducks. I need
to send you guys a meme of how Americans hold guns and how Italians hold guns.
Nice. Also, you're right, Johnson was prototype Spartan. That's what I
20.
That's what I'm thinking. He even resisted the flood infection when he escaped the ring. Not a lot of people can say that. That's true. That's what I'm saying. He's just a Spartan without his armor on. He just said, screw it. I want to use my own strength and be with my men and be alongside my soldiers. Johnson was an honorable dude. I loved him. He was a great... He may have been kind of cliche as far as like military characters are concerned, but I just love him. Even among that type of cliche, he's an amazing dude. And like I said, I agree with you, Bone Singer. My money's on that Johnson was either a prototype Spartan or a Spartan who just doesn't don his armor anymore.
Yeah,
he decided that he can make more of a difference to the Marines being by their side as a normal-looking man. Not in this big hulking super armor that can survive re-entry to a planet.
Can kill me already. Come on.
Because that is kind of daunting, and it makes the other, and you see it in the backstory of Halo as well, it makes the other units of regular humans feel kind of useless sometimes. They feel like, well, what's the point of us if Spartans exist? And that's why I think Johnson doesn't wear armor.
You know, I just realized it's really OP. Now that you automatically get 2 emergent units when you first spawn, what about that with Zorn? That means he gets a 6-5 off the beginning.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to use. You're supposed to use that perk from his build. He's the rush build. She's not.
Yeah, but that's hilarious.
She's to build up and trick people and manipulate the build. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to fall back. There's a red guy coming. You're not getting my colony. You're gonna have to come chase me.
Tell me when it's my turn.
I will. It won't be that long. I don't have much to do. I know you can annex the sector.
My turn! I love when it's my... Since when did my phone get on the floor? Not me.
Find my arm is outside your doorstep. Gotta attack it.
I see it, it's not there.
Happened, one elite general was famous for killing several Spartans. Let me see. Some elites can beat the crap out of Spartans. I know. That's why what's-his-name almost became the Arbiter. Do you know that the Arbiter is the elite from Halo 1 in the gold armor, from what I remember? He was the original main badass that fought the Chief. Then he ended up becoming the Arbiter in Halo 2. Not many people caught that. Well, you probably did. I did. And a lot of hardcore fans probably did, but... anyone who's just playing Halo because it's a cool shooter probably didn't catch that. And so, it's like, and that's what made him special. But you know that, Bone Singer. I know. But so do I. And it's like, well, just for anyone out there just curious. I know it's a spoiler, but if you haven't played Halo at this point...
That's your own fault.
That's
what I say. Like, at certain points, if you haven't played the game or seen the movie, that's your fault.
That's true. Tim King said, gonna bail for now, Ardnot. I look forward to FF7 later. Alright, bro, we're gonna be doing some Predator before that, but we're definitely gonna be doing... FF7 is the biggest stream tonight. we have to have that scene tonight because it's
Like, for example,
vlog tomorrow.
Ironhide dies in Dark of the
game.
Moon Transformers. If you haven't seen that, it's your own fault.
But his fleet killed billions and took many worlds, and he showed honor. Yeah, I know. He was a savage.
What's a newer movie that's still old?
That makes no sense, Prime.
Yes, it does. A newer movie that's
Yeah.
still
All
old.
good. I'll catch
No, it
Fred
doesn't.
too. All right,
Like,
Jeff,
I mean, like,
you have
a
a good
year
one,
or
bro.
two.
Thanks for joining.
New,
James is probably gonna win this one unless I do.
You probably are. It's only gonna be like,
yeah.
I'm talking about like a year or two old, James.
Don't mean then it's...
Which isn't that old. But it's
It's not
new
old, but it's not new, it's just a film.
That's a pig. Hi, pig!
Yeah, I know what the
That's
nest
pig.
is. Do you remember I took out that colony? You want to Prime? Yeah, his nest is
James,
about...
remember when I didn't ask?
You remember when I took out the colony?
Remember when you lost 2 games in a row? The
I know,
one with R9.
but I got to
Yeah,
lose in
yes.
order for myself to get better.
Yeah, I don't like
You're
that.
only getting better because R9 told you what secret tech to use.
Not really.
Yes, really.
Ooh, should I go north then?
If R9 played that exact same build, he'd beat you.
There's a mountain here. I should probably go north then.
No, it
I
depends.
like how
the
we're
tech.
arguing about who's better, and R9's not even paying attention, even though I'm saying he's better.
He's better overall, but with the dwarves, I don't think.
Yeah, but if he played the same faction as you, the same exact tech, he would beat you in a one-on-one.
I don't know. But it would be close.
Ooh,
I
wait.
don't even
Yeah,
understand what
never
he
mind. This is a good
sees
idea.
in the. I mean the synthesis. The synthesis. What is there? What is the name of? Who was I playing last stream?
Assembly?
Assembly.
Yeah, the synthesis assembly. I don't even know what he sees in there, but he sees it. You're probably missing things that R9 knows already. Because James, I'm gonna say this right now: you don't read. You really don't. You rarely ever read it. That's why you had only 2 empires or 2 colonies. I
Did you
realize
mean
I'm
2
finishing
cities?
You two.
How do you know that?
No reason.
There's another one
Let's
here?
just click remain hidden.
Oh.
He's near you.
Oh. Oh.
I've been scanning out with towers to see where people
okay.
are. Hey, if you keep going left, you'll eventually reach R9. I mean James. Just don't go right.
So I am now R0 and R0's now me.
So-
Okay.
Go right.
I mean left. Like if you go far left, you'll eventually go on the entire world and find you.
His left or your
Okay.
left?
Or I can let you pass through my borders and you can go kill James yourself.
One, you don't have the money to do that. Or Cosbite. So, we'll just see what happens, Brian. Like I said, you can't dictate what happens. It's also your turn. Do your turn.
I am. Why do you tell me that? You're the one who always takes forever to do it.
Not anymore. Like I said, I'm the least person who needs to think about what he's doing here. Other than I have to read something every now and then because I'm not sure what it exactly does yet. Because I never truly practiced with Celestial. Only played with him like 3 times at the most. And I never made it past a certain point. That's why I want to make it deeper into them. And find out what their real actual advantage is. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... I know what I'm gonna have to do. The Tam King said before he went, he said, "Go Team James."
Thank you, Tam King. At least someone believes me.
Don't worry.
I'm
you
sorry,
have a
Tam
better-
King, but fuck you.
Don't worry, James. You have a better chance of winning this time.
I really do.
Definitely against Prime.
Yeah, I don't play this build. I don't play this game in much in general. Jamie has
I
been
don't play the
practicing all day.
Celestial build.
Yeah, but you still play tons of strategy games and you played this game a ton. And James has been playing it a ton. I'm the only one who doesn't really play it.
Hey, I'm not at all capturing the bone court right now.
You're capturing the bone cut, aren't you? No.
I am.
You're funny with me. She's like, you are, aren't you?
It's
Yes,
like-
I am.
It's like, I am. It's like, I am.
The build. Actually, yeah? Question mark?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I need to build that.
My home
That.
city's
Oh,
gonna
so
be
that's
kinda
where they
well-balanced.
came from. The Brown Lands. No, I'm just-
We're gonna have a ton of that resource, so we're gonna have to play like that. Of course you attack the colony. Guess what? I already upgraded it. Joke's on you!
Can you manual that so you can watch?
No, it's a colony anyways.
I want to have something to watch.
No, it's too early for that. There's no reason to manuals right now. Do that. Orders required. Orders, sir.
No, stop. Only I do that. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. You don't even play that game anymore.
I don't, but that was
I
great.
still play it in my free time. In my free time, I would go and do a survival. I almost won.
Wait, what
again.
game? What?
There are billions.
Yeah, they are billions.
Hey, everybody, I'm Kibitz, and welcome back to They Are Billions.
Why are you playing an old game?
Because it's fun.
So he's dying. But I don't want to die.
It's like someone's dying.
James, you play World of Warships. That's technically an old game.
I don't play it. I play it because you play it.
I don't play because you play. I play it just because I like
No,
it.
no, no.
You only play it because Arnott plays it.
Jesus, I need energy. There we go.
You need energy,
Oh, I have
Arnold.
600. I mean,
You don't have 600 prime.
James, you
Stop
play
lying.
Crossout. That's an old game.
Is it though?
Yes, it really is.
Still better than fucking Fortnite, so I'll take that.
I mean, I never said Fortnite was a good game. I don't know where you got that from, but okay. If anybody says Fortnite's a good game, just know they're lying to themselves.
Everyone around me. I was gonna say, during the invasion of the U.S. Marines in their barracks without their weapons, he instructed them to pick up their guns and fight. He still won! Yeah! That kind of elite. I knew he was elite. He became the arbiter for a reason. Also, one thing I like about Halo is how realistic and down to earth the series
Where
is.
even are
From
you?
the
How do you
weapons
know
and
where
armor.
I am?
What?
Nothing.
Woo! I see.
Good job, Prime. Good job.
So, what you're saying is, oh, you destroyed it.
Good job, Prime.
No.
Good job, Prime. Good job.
Alright, I know
No,
where my
I
armies
didn't.
are going.
I didn't destroy it. I didn't destroy it.
I know where my armies are headed.
I actually
They're
didn't
headed
destroy it
east.
though. I invited them to live in my colony.
Okay.
I turned them into one of us.
Okay.
Yes, one of us.
Wait till my turn comes back.
One of us. One of us.
Wait till my turn comes
One
back.
of us. Oh, I got sex bucks about to attack.
Oh, good. You deserve it. From the weapons and armor, the UNSC use looks as if we as a species can build them in the future. Even the ships are reasonably sized and use weapons us as a species can produce. Yeah, I mean we can make lasers. In real life,
Okay,
technically
or not.
lasers are a thing. They're
I
just
may
not
or may not
weaponized
have
yet.
lied to you about where I actually you are. Okay, so now I know where you are. If you go right and then down, you'll meet James. We're like, go super
Well,
far
why
right
would he
for,
want
like,
to meet me?
2 turns.
And why? You see, you're dictating things. Maybe we just want to find you.
I wouldn't dictate too much
I'm
because
gonna
obviously,
die.
obviously you are closer because you took that colony.
Why do I always get put smack dab in between you guys?
I don't know. Either way, I saw you take my colony. I don't like that.
I
see, I
already
told
it's
you,
your
Prime.
call. I mean, I already told James. Both of you, shut up. What is my RNG for this game? I get sandwiched in between you and James all the time.
Yes.
I don't know. Ask the game. I'm not the game.
So who did that? Who did that? Ooh, I got that.
He obviously has another colony because of what he's been doing. So.
Who, me?
He
Or
unlocked it. I think he did, unless you just got that. It says unknown commander has completed the builder. And actually, no, I met Prime, so it means you did that.
yeah, happy with that? Happy with that?
Okay.
You know, I'm ready for my previous mistakes, so I just die quicker, Prime. It's painless for all of us.
Well, I guess they do, but it's not common. Later on, it starts to become more common, I think. But in the beginning, they technically used mostly ballistics and, like, magnetic weapons. Like, weapons that accelerated rail guns, like Mac cannons and stuff.
Why?
But yes, they do use lasers, just not that many. Like, the Spartan laser, for instance, is a good example.
Who also did
By the
he?
way, I'm doing this because I do not want to risk them killing these certain things. Because I know what's going to happen. They're going to throw them to the wolves.
Ah, but why is it tangled? God damn it. Prime, you gotta die. Why did you could have autoed this.
Yes, I know, James. I said I don't want the AI to throw my things to the wolves.
Yeah,
that's why you auto first, then you retry.
Also, I'm gonna let you know, Prime, the little hatchlings are not as effective with the queen. I mean, they're good if you keep them alive long enough, but that's more for Zorn to have in a side army, so they get experience as he's rushing.
This is a side army.
Oh, well, I mean, yes, but I mean a literal side army of nothing but those.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah, and they just sit there gaining XP while they're sitting and providing cover support when they can, but mostly just to be present for the XP.
Yeah, that's why I have him here present for the XP.
But post-Covenant War they use more. Yeah, because they met the Covenant, and the Covenant probably helped them at some point when the Elite stopped trying to kill them. And they all turned on the Brutes. And the rest of the Covenant. But, yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
They're attacking they're attacking your main army, aren't they?
No, it's
No. They're attacking my colonies. Yes, it worked for all of them.
Yep, see, and that's what you do. This is why fighting random NPCs. Also, I'm gonna give you a tip. Don't destroy the red colonies that are producing these. You want to upgrade your colony big enough to be able to handle this on its own, but you want to manual with the Kirko sometimes because you're trying to provide infection. Yeah, because you want to try to provide infection. What you should probably do if you want to auto it still, like manual it, use the operation to infect the targets you want to infect, then put it on auto combat in here. In the future.
Oh, okay. No, this is why I don't want to put it on auto combat.
Not while you have. Not while you. Okay, normally yes.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, they're gonna win. Luckily for you, they were badly wounded, so you should have enough units to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's sing this.
Well, okay.
Doesn't really matter.
Damn, no pustules.
Boo! Poop server!
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. You know you get doctrines that improve the chances.
Yeah,
right?
I know, that's what I'm doing. Oh, why are you helping me? You're just gonna come and kill me.
I want to give you at least a fair chance. I don't want it to be a steamroll.
Nope. Now, Otto has no idea how good this is, so he doesn't know.
I'm dead.
I mean, you probably are. There probably isn't.
I've got two very short people on either side of me. I'm dead.
That's messed up. You gotta be attacked
I
by
mean,
not
if
flying
Arnold
sharks.
pays me, I'll help you attack him. I'll help attack you.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have money for that. Nobody's gonna have that kind of money right now.
Money for what?
Oh, nothing
To
prime.
pay off anybody.
Nothing prime. I got 10
Well,
left.
I have almost enough. I have 600.
No, you don't.
What, energy? What have you,
Yeah.
have you not been spending it?
No, I have. I'm just making a crap ton.
No, you're not. I know you're lying,
You're making
prime.
more than I am. I mean, that's actually kind of good for the Kiriko as well, technically. There's something I just thought about for the Kiriko. I'm not going to tell Prime because he's playing as them right now, and that would kind of...
I could probably guess what it is.
It'd shoot me in the foot, but after reading the thing I read earlier, I severely was doing something even among my professionalism of this game completely wrong for the Kiriko. I
Wait.
know what I need now. I know what I need now.
Are you on about for Zorn or are you on about for the Queen herself?
Wait, I just auto-combated this. Should I
Either
have
of them,
manual
they
that?
said
Should I retry it so I can manual it? So I can try to get pustules?
Technically, it can still happen when you auto it, but there's a
Wait, do
higher chance
pustules
when you
come out of
manage
cyborgs?
it. You have to read the infection. I think it's still possible. I think any unit can get infected.
Nah,
Kind
that's
of
fine.
unrealistic, but
It's just sex box. Sex box.
just right. But yeah. Oh look! Oh, this is why you wanted to do this. Wonder where you put that colony you took,
Nowhere?
or did you just absorb them into population? I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Population.
I mean, that's technically a good choice normally. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next turn if you regret that decision.
Well, it's because they're too close to another one of my colonies, so that's why.
Ah, good to know.
Go ahead, bring it on.
Good to know. Ed Ardnott, I forgot to mention the Forge Hammer was destroyed by Fenrir. Damn. Wait, that's good, isn't it? Isn't that James's unit? Like, that's the one thing Bob finally lost?
What? What about me?
No, she was talking about the Forge Hammer was destroyed by Fenrir.
Ooh. No.
Why are you manualing, Brian? No, I know why you're manualing, but...
So I
Why?
lost a unit, James.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, because it's modded and it's trying to mod and it's wounded. Yeah, keep that thing back. When something is modding, it's weaker. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just to guarantee it can't get shot at. This is risky though because your melees are still under modding stance. And when you're under modding stance, you take more damage.
Yeah, and you
So
do
I'm
less
getting-
damage as
I
well.
have mine. James, I know.
Shh, it's okay, Brian. It's okay.
Defense mode.
Do they think I'm coming over there? I am not. They are coming to me.
Funny, the AI. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be funny if the AI just ended its turn again. It's like, no, you're coming to me.
I have had the AI do that once, and we basically kept the... If you don't do it within certain turns, the AI automatically
Don't
wins.
forget to infect them. Although I don't think the forgotten count. Because they're. I think they're the
It's not
one
letting
type.
me use it for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, it's probably because they're ethereal. I don't think ethereal. I think that's the only one that's not affected by the infection are ethereals.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
And the other one's a pure robot. If it's a pure robot and not any biological whatsoever, that's not gonna work either. So
Please in case. Yes! I don't want that guy going anywhere. I hate him. He's backlash. Alright, perfect. Just precaution. Rude. Oh, okay.
he broke their mind, Prime.
Claw? Or I just realized, doesn't claw technically like, or doesn't flying units, if it's like a melee unit, not like, you know what I mean? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you knew. You were like, I don't know what I'm saying. You probably would have got more damage by shooting him with acid.
I already used it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It has a cooldown. I forget.
What is this? Parasitic spray. Just parasitic spray? Oh, it can't. Yeah, Forgotten cannot be infected by it. Oh, what a snipe!
And hopefully your air units, you might want to move them a little closer, at least one.
Why? I was
tile.
moving them over there, not attacking that. That's
yeah,
stupid.
if there's an obstacle, oh god. If there's you gotta be careful with that. If there's an obstacle, you target the obstacle automatically.
How did Prime do? Well,
I mean,
I
he
won.
kind of made a slight mistake, but he did win.
oh,
He
I want
didn't lose
to. I want to.
anybody, so
Oh.
that's what counts.
I want to talk, so I'm okay.
Modex has completed the invader as pioneer.
Yeah, you call me the invader as a pioneer.
That's because he
Nice.
keeps killing Forgotten. The Forgotten are attacking him hella hard. Yeah, James'
No,
flagship.
they're
is
not.
what you said.
I just have a lot of places with them in it.
Yeah, sure, Prime.
I don't know why you don't believe me.
I mean,
Why would I believe you?
it is a strategy game. We could be completely lying to each other.
Like I said, hey, I know I make 500 energy per turn. You know that.
But that's a straight lie. We
Yeah,
all
but it's a
know
bluff.
that.
But that's the point.
I mean,
Right.
in that case, yes, it would be obvious this early in the game. But we're talking about it's just like playing cards. Sometimes bluffing is just as good as actually.
I'm
doing
making
what you're
80
actually doing.
energy while building stuff.
You have a way better territory than I do.
Well, Prime, I'm building stuff and I'm still making 77.
Also, don't tell the enemy who have lesser resources than you what you're making. That way, we're not tempted
I'm
to be like,
making
I want
15 cosmite per turn.
that. That I know is fake. But the other one sounds believable.
You're okay,
right. It's
I'll tell you what,
You
Prime.
got me there.
I
What?
could put that to the test if you're really making that much energy.
Then do it.
Right, so what I do is activate this and this, but
Don't
this
you
is a
dare do what I think you're gonna do.
Steal your maps.
Maps doesn't do anything.
It does.
It
No,
does.
it does. He can see all your colonies if it's
I
successful.
know, but it's not that bad.
That's bad. Because
No,
that
that's
tells you
bad.
what kind of position and what resources you have access to. That's
Mhm.
really good intel.
Hurry up!
That is really good intel.
I'm
Because
gonna
then
take
you
a
got-
nap.
Because then you can see who the stronger player is. Because then you can see, oh, so he's the bigger threat. We should focus him.
so two. Ooh. Hey, what should I be doing then?
Woo! I'm tired today. I'd stayed up a little too late. I stayed up. We're still fine for Final Fantasy and all that, but I might be a little slower today.
So with this, then this, and this, and
Find a pie or
I like pies.
Fenrir got dreadnoughts. Oof. They technically do, so that's kind of accurate. That's awesome. At least they're coming back. It feels like Garden Core just never wins. But Fenrir's
Oh,
like, I
Prime
still
has
got this.
oh, that's a sector. Oh, yeah. So how's Laneski, Prime?
I don't know if it's here.
Wait, hold on.
James, I have plans.
I have plans as well, Prime. Not Prime, fucking Arnold. Called you Prime by mistake, never mind.
How charity.
Oh, I wish. Okay, so is there anything I need
You
else?
insult me, sir. And I was kidding.
I'm not the one that's the closest threat. Brian is. I mean, I'm not trying to dispute anything or try to dingy you, but I mean,
Phrasing, James.
I mean,
Watch out
Yeah.
what building I built here. Oh, it hasn't done it yet. I'm slightly an idiot maneuver right there on my headlines. Oh well. Sorry. They say got me some
so
motorcycles.
put me on.
Oh no, do you know what James is doing? You know him attacking me, you know what that is? Not a vibe!
Yeah, even Jack.
Yeah. Not a vibe!
That is such a great video. I don't know why. It's not. It's one of those things that it's an innocent kind of dumb hilariousness, and I love it. There's not much of that left anymore.
Fortnite! Not a vibe! Not a vibe!
Not a vibe. Not a vibe. It's like, oh jeez, yes, that's great.
I like how they're wearing deflated balls as well. They're like the ones that you get out of the claw machines and stuff. Are you at the cathedral?
Enter this location to fight its inhabitants.
You know you can buy energy at stores. It's right by my exit.
You can.
They won't.